Dharma Path presents Right Livelihood, living with peace in how you earn your living. Hey, I'm Ted Vieira. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing great. And welcome back to Dharma Path. Today, we're continuing our journey through the Noble Eightfold Path. And this one hits close to home for a lot of us. It's Right Livelihood, or as I like to call it, how to make a living without losing your peace, your compassion, your sanity. Now, before we dive in, let me make one thing very clear right at the start. The Buddha did not hand out commandments. He didn't say, you must quit your job immediately. Go live in a cave and weave sandals. No, he simply said, if you want less stress and more peace, here are some tools that can help. And right livelihood. That's one of those tools. All right, section 1, what is right livelihood? Right livelihood, it's really simple at its core. It means earning a living in a way that doesn't cause harm to others or yourself. It's part of the ethical section of the Noble Eightfold Path. But this is not about judging anyone. It's about noticing how our work shapes our mind, our mood, our day-to-day life, because think about it. You spend 8, 10, sometimes 12 hours a day doing your job. Man, that energy gets into you. If your work, if it involves constant conflict, dishonesty, causing harm, it's basically like marinating your mind in stress every day. Section 2, the 4 trades that the Buddha said to avoid, in order to have a more stress-free, peaceful life. Now, traditionally, the Buddha mentioned, 4 kinds of work that tend to can make life a little harder. Maybe create conflict for you spiritually, for you and for those around you. And when you hear these, these are old school, but you might recognize some modern equivalents. All right, number 1, dealing in weapons. This includes anything designed to injure or kill. Back then it was, spears and swords. Today, we've really elevated things. Weapons manufacturing, selling firearms, anything in that general area. And again, not judging, right? Not judging. Just pointing out that industries built around harm, anything built around harm can naturally bring a little more stress. This is what we're trying to avoid in life. Number 2, dealing in living beings, with lives. This meant, raising animals for slaughter. Or on the human side, could be slavery or exploitation. Today, this might look like, human trafficking, obviously harmful. Or working in businesses where people are treated more like commodities than human beings. It's all about recognizing where livelihood, it reduces life to being a product. Meat production and butchery. And And look, for some folks, this could be a family business. Maybe it's a cultural tradition or simply how they grew up. Yeah, man. It's not about demonizing. No. It's about awareness. Does the work bring more compassion into the world, or does it bring more suffering? That's something for each of us to decide. Number 4, selling intoxicants. Man, this is a heavy video, right? Yeah, this includes selling alcohol, recreational drugs, anything that, clouds mindfulness. Yeah, or anything that leads people to harm themselves. Again, I just want to remind you, there is no condemnation. There is no judgment in Buddhism. Buddhism, it's about providing suggestions that can make your life less stressful. It can make your life happier, easier. The Buddha just laid out these guidelines for us. But ultimately, it's your choice on whether or not you want to use them, right? Yeah, total freedom to choose. So remember that. Section 3. Right livelihood is an invitation, not a requirement. Now here's the part that I really want you to hear. Just because your job falls into one of these areas doesn't mean the Buddha says that you're wrong, right? Or you're bad, or you have to quit tomorrow. No. Maybe you're a cattle rancher. Maybe you run a sporting goods store and you carry firearms. Maybe your family owns a bar and that's how you feed your kids. The teaching, it's not about guilt. No, it's about choice. The Buddha basically said that if you want more peace, these are areas that tend to create more stress, so avoid these when you can, in ways that make sense to your life. You can take what fits, you can ignore the rest. You're free. All right, right livelihood. Wild stuff, huh? Okay, let's wrap this up. Yeah, so that's right livelihood in a nutshell. It's not a rule book, it's not a commandment, but it's an invitation to live with a little bit more integrity, more compassion, and man, a whole lot more peace. When your work doesn't harm others, it stops harming your own mind, and that's true freedom. Hey, if you found this helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and continue the journey with the next step of the Noble Eightfold Path. For dharmapath.net, I'm Ted Vieira, and I'll talk to you next episode. Thanks.